Hare Krishna. What brings us to the world is not as defining as what we bring to the world. What brings us to the world refers to the channel through which we come to the world. That means, say we are born in a particular family, in a particular dynasty, in a particular country, in a particular community, and in many societies, especially in traditional societies, and even to a large extent, even to a significant extent in contemporary societies, a person's stature in life was determined by their birth. And if a person is born in a high class family, in the Indian context, it was one of the higher Varanas. In the European context, it was there was the aristocracy, and then there was the local people, the bourgeoisie, the common people. So being born among the aristocracy was considered to be very privileged. So what brings us to the world means the channel through which we come to the world. Say the union of a man and a woman brings us to the world, and that determines the family in which we are born. Now that just does affect us, but that is not as defining as what we bring to the world. What we bring to the world means that what are our interests, what are our talents, what are our attributes. These are going to define our trajectory in life. These are going to determine our contribution in life. And even the traditional varnashram system that was there, which involved a division of labor amongst various classes in society, that was also not determined by birth primarily. It was determined not by what channel brought us to the world, but by what talents we brought to the world. So Krishna talks about this in the Bhagavad Gita in the 4th chapter, 13th verse. He states that Chaturvaranyam maya srushtam gunakarma vibhagashaha tasya kartaram api mam vidya kartaram avyayam. Chaturvaranyam maya srushtam. Krishna says these 4 varnas are created by me. But how are they created? Gunakarma vibhagashaha. They are created based on guna and karma. They are based on our qualities that we have acquired and the activities that we are competent at. So basically, guna karma vibhagashaha. When we understand this point, that actually our social division is also done by guna karma. That means it's what we have. We as souls are on a journey of spiritual evolution over multiple lifetimes, and in this lifetime we are at a particular point. What is that point? That has been determined by what we have done in the past, and from here we can move forwards. How will we move forwards? It's based on what we can do, what we can't do. So to the extent we can be devoted, to the extent we can be determined, to the extent we connect with Krishna, who is the source of all purity, who is the source of all potency, to that extent we transcend our worldly situations. Yes, our worldly situations may bring certain limitations upon some of us. Our worldly situation may provide some facilities to some of us. But if we connect with Krishna, if we realize that we are at our core spiritual, and we realize that Krishna is the supreme spiritual reality, and then we work in a mood of service and contribution, whatever we do in the world, we do it in a mood of service to Him. Then that service attitude will help us cut through whatever sectarian designations we may have acquired because of our birth, and the contributions that we can make will turn out to be channeled by our intentions, by our talents, by our interests. And thus, if we can raise our own self-conception above the limitations that may have been brought by our social designations, then we will find that we can channel our life trajectory constructively, and we will find that what we bring to the world, not just at the starting point of our birth, but throughout our life journey, in terms of our intentions, our consciousness, that will define our life contributions far more than what brought us to this world. So how we live, with what consciousness we live, will define us much more than how we were born, in what family we were born. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Some people are addicted to activity. Just they constantly want to be running here, touching this.